What's going on, universe? Happy day of the week to you. I don't really have a huge plan for today. Wasn't really sure what I was gonna stream. Figure we might as well try and get Fight Kiln done. If we do that, if it goes quick enough, I should say, I'm probably gonna send some Zuck as well. See if we can do that. We might not be able to though with our current setup. There's a good chance we could survive. I think with just how juiced our damage is, we get a good chance of, as long as we don't get one hit by something. I think I'm over-prepared for this quest, at least. I knew I needed my skull for something. Put it away, I was like, ain't no universe we need that anymore. Should cook up some better food, too. Or buy some. I think we can buy better food somewhere, and we have infinite money, so it's not an issue. I've done this quest, I want to say it's twice now. That makes sense to me. But holy cow, I have really sucked at it each time. So I'm gonna lock in and not fail at once. Alright, we straight chill. The whole point's just to keep it in that little area up there. We'll just straight chill. Drop a fireball on occasion. Oh, my team was kind of going off there. I wish they weren't. Probably would have been better for me to just cool it instead of just waiting for it to lower. Holy cow, I didn't realize how detrimental that would be. Don't fire. Don't fire. I'm water bolting because you're about to fire. Alright, I'm water bolting again. We need to, like, keep this in the ring more. Egg too hot. Egg is totally too hot, but we're straight chilling. Don't fire. I mean, you could fire, actually, but I may water bolt. Alright, yeah, fire. Fire, dude, you're crazy. Rip the fattest fire of your life. I'm gonna fire wave. That might be too much. Let's see. It's really not. Okay, we might need a water bolt here. Oh, we're good. I feel like it's going down quicker. I also feel like the progress is going up quick, so maybe that's fine. Alright. I'm gonna fire blast because you're gonna do a fire too. Hopefully that'll be enough to put it up there. One more fire blast. Alright, our boy's firing. I'm gonna fire with him. Huge. Free game of fire. Okay, our boy's firing. I want to just wait. Alright, we didn't fail it. Actually, this is just everything we've always wanted. What is it pronounced Gaul? My brain has always said it was Gaul, but maybe it's Gaal or something, because there's the apostrophe there. This whole quest line is actually really interesting. Following the little Gauls, like, adventure, and also not letting them just purge the Gauls because they're different. Maybe that's a little bit too rudimentary of a way to describe it, but that's okay. Oh, this track goes so hard. Dude, no remorse 75 and then lull then kill. Fight pit PK. Oh my god. Fire keeps ores. These didn't. These aren't dated at all. Oh, there you are, Gaul. Can we talk to the Gaul? Alright, we don't talk to the Gaul. This should be pretty free for us at this part. I mean, every part should be free for us. You cannot enter with a pit. How else are people gonna know that I picked this relic? Yeah, that actually raises a question too. I wonder if it's viable to get the invention pet by AFKing and spamming that one thing over and over again. Hey, you stop hitting my gall. Oh. Alright, I win. I'm not the fight pit winner. Wait a minute. There's two heckin' Zarkets over here just kind of living their best lives. Oh my god, no remorse? You were just alone in the corner? Holy. So I'm thinking once we get into fight Kiln itself, it should be extremely free for us, but also I've been noodling with the idea of, oh, you know what, actually, we should augment our gear. Like, probably before we go into Kiln, but after the quest. Because this is totally augmentable gear. I know that Primal isn't. I considered making Primal armor. That's it, kid. But the fact that we have Perfection and haven't augmented anything yet is a big L on our part. That also means we need to go get some energy. I completely forgot that that was, like, a thing. Which is funny since we picked the Invention Relic. Yeah, we'll do that before Kiln. But we'll finish up this quest first, at least. I wonder what quest gives you the Tackle Zoo. Is it this one? Regardless, that's a cool ring to have. Oh, I don't know what tool belt pickaxe I have. Surely I like attached a rune to my pickaxe or tool belt for the sake of it and don't still have bronze. Gilded bronze pickaxe. What is a gilded bronze pickaxe? I've never seen that before. That's funny, it's just the gilded version of the... I guess it makes sense you can gild it. Alright, we gotta use a bank to go grab our thing. Thankfully this guy's work. I'll just grab a rune pickaxe and add it to my tool belt. Keep my gilded one. Let's go back. In my memory, this quest is just like a number decoding puzzle, you can call it that. Putting some things onto like scales. Oh, forgot we gotta tell our boyo to follow us. This is my literal human child, and if anything happens to it, I'll kill everyone around me and then myself in Minecraft. These lava monsters are sick. I'm surprised they didn't put those into Kiln. They put the dill into Kiln. I wonder how much sustain we can get with the SGS on a related note in Kiln. I turned it into a passive one, but maybe it would have been better just keep it as like a spec swap. Been really nice for AFKing certain things though. Hello, skeleton. Is it the note we need? There's some part of this that has like the... Okay, that's what we need. Those are numbers. I think we need to have like read that to know how this puzzle works. Maybe not. Little dude's got his first onion ring. We do need the toggle for the puzzle. Just like put X toggle on the thingy. Here we go with one of the puzzles. I don't remember how many rooms this place is. I remember it feeling like daunting the first time I did it, but I think that was just like... I don't know if bias is the right word, but like... At least for me, the first time I do stuff in RuneScape, it's a lot scarier than it is the second or third time. That's probably just the case for everything. Like, oh my god, the Elder Kiln. I'm also dramatically stronger than I was at the time when I did the first quest, Okay. So let's see. We have to operate it? Oh god. Alright, so we have... Let me take a screenshot of it so I can see it easier. Okay. So that is... 7 minus 3, which is 4, plus 3, which is 7, plus... Is that 7 again? So it's 14, okay? What do we got here? That's 7 plus 8 minus 2. So it's 13 minus 2. That's not 2. 4. So it's 9 then. Cool. I wonder what the most optimal way for us to get access to the energy to make our augmentators. We also don't have Ancient Invention yet, so we're going to need to do like basic things, but I think we have equipment separators, so it really shouldn't matter what we put into our gear. Just having things is certainly better than not having things. And Dill is looking at us with malintent. Something really funny about that to me. Okay. I didn't realize that most of this quest was just fighting Dills. I think I'm mixing up this quest with the one that comes after this one, where you can do the fight cauldron. I can't even see the entrance. Whoa! thought maybe I could split the difference and hit all of them with the Dragon Rider Lance, but not quite. Heck, I can't believe that this is like a single. Like, I thought there was like way more puzzles in this. It really must be the other quest I'm thinking of. Because we're already at the Kiln. And we do the Kiln, and then we run away, and then I think it's over. These are Kiln enemies. This feels authentic. Although they don't usually just wander around. They do sometimes, though. Interesting. This area is not one of the instanced you can't move areas. Or you can't dive, I guess. You could certainly move in instanced areas, just not dive. Not mean to hit that poor man with that much damage. So weird doing this as melee. I think basically every time I've done these kilns has been on like I think magic initially because I really like playing magic, then ranged, then necromancy on my iron. I don't know if I've done them on melee before. This will be a nice source of onyxes for our jewelry though, so I think that this whole unlock is pretty deep dividends. Now, another thing too, I guess. No, I guess the equipment separator fixes all of our problems. I was thinking, like, is it a problem that I'm putting not ancient gizmos into my gear? But it shouldn't be. Because the expensive separator is, like, removes gizmo. I mean, we can also just gizmo dissolver, too. We have a lot of ways to get rid of our goopy stuff we don't want. We're also almost done. Do you find a Jad in this quest? I'm gonna assume not. I think Jad has, like, basically always been optional. Fight Kiln, dude. It's crazy how you set that up so quickly and there were so many heckin' jerks to fight. I'm gonna wait for my sword to go down. There we go. Alright, so what we're gonna do is finish up this quest. We're going to leave. We're going to augment our gear, which should be 3 augmentators. So we need to source out how to get the energy, which might just be doing divination. We might have gotten some from Gate. I think we got some, but I don't know if we got enough. It might just be go do divination, which is always funny and silly. Alright, so now we just do the run back part. But either way, we're going to augment our gear and then we're going to send a fight Kiln. So I believe we don't fight anything here and we just leave. In my memory, fight Kiln is pretty chill. So I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad again. Zuck's also not too bad. I'm mainly concerned about getting through the waves while being melee. I've used a lot of, like... Not safe... I guess I don't safe spot that much, but when you're melee, you have to, like... really be in their faces, you know? Maybe we can cheese a little bit with how far our range is, though, with the, sword. Maybe we could still... I keep calling it a sword, it's a lance. You wouldn't get it. Our boy's a hot potato now. I love that, though. Although I don't think it's, like, a good thing. I think it was, like, excruciating pain for Galzox to do that. Look, it's been a while since I've done the quest. I just think it looks cool. Sometimes you need to pay a big dividend for beauty, you know? Do we fight or no? No, we walk away. We straight chill. We push the surge button and we get told we can't surge. That's what we do. Good to talk to you again. Sorry for interrupting you, Gall. That was my bad. Was this the first room? I swear this was like a sliding puzzle we had to do too. It wasn't a sliding puzzle, like a turning puzzle. It's certainly another quest I'm thinking of. Unless they redid this quest, but I heckin' doubt that. I don't think that's the case. Okay, so it should just be... In fact, we could just teleport to save like half a second. You know what? I'm not gonna teleport. I'm gonna get my surge tech down. I want to go get double surge too. I bet you can go so quick through things. Could be fun to try and see like what kind of record we could set on the Anachronia course. A little Gall just killed him, man. I love that for us. Dude. Interesting that I've noticed that, because I have the wiki guide open, and just kind of, whoa. I didn't realize that was a bunch of magic XP. That would have been so nice to know. Well, it's still nice to have now. We've almost finished our soul split necklace. I'm absolutely 100k more. Give that to magic. What? Holy cow! We almost got 87. Maybe we do that before now too. Ah, nuts. That is awesome. I didn't realize how much magic XP we're gonna get for that. If we get 87, we can make our Amulet of Souls, which is gonna make things a lot better too. Alright, so first things first, let's not get too lost in the sauce. Oh, this is how you get the Taco Zo even. Great. We're gonna go to the Invention Guild, and we're gonna go see what we need to make those augmentators. I'm thinking we're gonna have to gather some energy, though. I know we have some, but I highly doubt it's enough. But maybe augmentators take less than I expect. Maybe they don't take any, but I'm pretty sure they take a bunch. They do. Excuse me. They don't take that much, but they take enough. That's a little bit annoying. We have 80 div, so we can do whatever the 80 div colony is. Let me see. $80 is brilliant. So we need 450 brilliant energy per augmentator, which shouldn't be that bad if we're using the transmute one. Holy moly, we have 2000 luminous energy though. Will that work? Sure will. Thank you, Gates of Elidnus, I assume. I don't know what else we would have gotten this from. I guess we could have gotten some maybe from Crystal Keys. I don't remember if those give any. I feel like they don't, though. Right. Can you not augmentate a Dragon Rider Lance? Am I crazy? Is it because I have to repair it first? It's gotta be that you have to repair it first. Which is so weird, though. Is it a research I didn't do? Okay, it is repaired. Okay. Weird. I don't. For some reason, I didn't think that was like a necessity. Let's go repair it. We'll just go to Bob and Lumbridge really quick. It's gonna be quicker to just teleport to Jacqueline. This shouldn't take any charge or anything, so this is like an upgrade more than anything. AT, how's it going? Holy cow, that's expensive. But we won't have to repair anymore, and also coins are not an issue, so I'm being a little bit facetious there as well.
So what perks are we gonna put on?
Feeling pretty sick. Oh no, are you home today or are you out?
I hope you feel better either way.
I'm not feeling sick today, but I'm definitely feeling like mentally kind of boomed, you know?
I hope you feel better though, that sucks.
Poor thing.
Make sure you drink plenty of water. I know it's
Super obnoxious, especially not when you're not feeling well, but like water does in fact make a huge difference. You know what, I'm gonna just make a chunk of weapon gizmo shells really quick. Just in case we need to roll a few of them, because like we have infinite materials, so I don't need to think about it in a negative light. 5 is fine for now.
Make 10 of these. I'm gonna go peek and see what type of things we're supposed to make. Let's see what we can do with our fancy gizmos. I'm thinking precise and eruptive respectively, looking at the wiki here. But getting precise 6 is going to be unlikely. Have you done Zuck yet? No, certainly not. I just unlocked the fight Kiln. I just did the quest. I'm probably gonna hop in there now though. Where is? There are armadillo components. Oh, I need to go research them. I know there are some comps that have other unlocks, but I'm assuming armadillo will be fine. Armadillo might not be fine. How do you get armadillo components?
Oh no, they are here somewhere. I just missed them. There they are. I know that I want to say it's like the Illusionkin components or something. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I feel like either to get them or to use them, you have to do Godware's Dungeon Rep, which is kind of a pain. I still see you still got your buddy in the top left. I didn't even notice. It's actually sick. Friend get. We can never be alone when we've got our Gaul. I don't know why I'm like min-maxing this for XP. Alright, so we've got armadillo components. I believe it was a weapon gizmo and armadillo components, so we'll start with that. That sounds like something out of Donkey Kong 64. What? I love that. What? It can fail. Okay. Great.
Aren't you 200 mil? Yeah, I am.
I am. It's true.
You're not incorrect about that. Next question, please. Look, I just like the thought of getting experience, even if I'm not getting it. But you're totally right, and I'm just gonna, like, click invent on this one. I'm not doing it for XP, I just like playing the minigame. Look, ready? Whatever this is, boom. Satisfactory, play satisfactory. We missed so much experience there, though. That feels so bad. It doesn't feel that bad. Okay. So we got the best eruptive and best precise. I think that we can get right now. Can easily remove that later. Your charge pack has run out of power. I hope that that's a bug. Okay, yeah, it says charge rain is 0, so it's actually fine. So what do we want for our chest plate and our legs, respectively? What is ultimatums? Ah, I see. It reduces the adrenaline cost of certain things. That could be interesting. That might not be so bad for us to do. Seems like if we want crackling, it's going to be tough to pull off the other thing. Relentless could be fun too, though. Actually, there's a crackling biting one. Maybe I'll do that instead. And then do a relentless on the other one, because I want biting and gizmo too. Oh, you just, like, can't really get relentless without ancient invention, huh? That makes sense, since you can't use ancient materials on those. Okay. I see you. We'll focus the best crackling we can get. Junk food? What the heck is junk food? Crackling 3. Food gives less health per rank. That seems pretty good. There we go. Crackling 3, ultimatums 2. It's good enough for me. We'll put that on the chest piece. And then we'll put biting on the other one. Does mobile work in leagues? Need to use only one charge pack. It's a bug and stuff won't work to use. Oh, okay. So I need to use a divine charge. You mean to like fill it up first? That's good to know. I appreciate it. What the heck is this component that I'm looking at? Direct component. There we go. Cannot auto-retaliate when this item is equipped. Fighting 2 mobile. Alright, great. I don't know if Fighting 2 actually does anything. Why does it have a little arrow on it? Do you really need mobile? No, not really, but like, I guess I could put Genocidal on. I guess I could put Venom Blood on, actually. That might be a better idea. I just wanted to see if it would work. Which I don't think it does. Oh, I didn't have it equipped. No, I don't think it works. Or if it does, I might misunderstand how it works. Oh, no. Alright, well, we're keeping it, I guess, because you can't equipment separator without it being 15 for some reason. I could probably just melt them out, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think that mobile works, though. Oh, no, you know what? It's probably because we don't have that charge pack yet, actually. Let's make a charge pack and see if it works, and I forgot to do that. Alright, Divine Charge. Oh, it works. Imagine this with double surge, though. All the shenanigans we're gonna get into. I love that for us, actually. What is Impatient for? Wow, that's a pretty cool thing. It has a chance to add adrenaline when using basic abilities. I think we're gonna have to research the comps that we need for this. Maybe not. What is Devoted do? Is that the cool one? Each chance is of replicating the damage reduction. Oh, yeah, that is the cool one. Wait, that's sick. I should put that on my normal gear. Sick. Just melt them, you got infinite. It's true, it's true. You think I should melt the mobile out? Patient Devoted. Oh, they wanted that in two separate perks. Ah, we don't have the Ancient Invention thing, it's fine. What will be nice is Venom Blood, if we could put that on our pants for now. Certainly don't need Efficient, though. That seems cool, we'll go for that one. Really glad we have the fungal components. Okay, let's try that again. Man, this feels like not nearly as bad as it normally does when you're doing this, and like you lose you waste your gizmo, you lose your components, everything just kind of sucks. Now it's like, alright, I can kind of live with this. There we go, Absorbative 2, Venom Blood. Those don't do anything. Oh, right. Oh my god, it counts as disassembling when you open that menu. That's really funny. Oh, trying to get rid of these is kind of a pain, huh? Now I feel like I have to do it. Huge. Alright, that's better. At least we have some perks. I really don't know how many prayer potions I'm going to need for this. I'm going to assume not many, but that might just be like a complete lack of judgment on my part, or a failure of judgment or something. Not gonna bother with the Tacklezo. Use our skull. Actually, we could use the Tacklezo to get there easier than the skull, so I don't know why I'd use the skull. Anything I'm forgetting? What are the 120 cape stats? They're not great. I mean, I think they're the same as the 99 cape. Let me see. Yeah, they're identical to the 99 cape. They look clean, but they're identical, which is still slightly worse damage bonus. Slightly more armor than a fire cape. It does look clean. Like, you're not wrong that, like, it feels clean to use. It looks clean. The extra armor is probably quite nice, too. That's the one thing I'm concerned about right now, is that our armor is so weak that we're just going to get shredded. We don't have penance to fall back on, so we have to be very careful with our potions. Fashionscape or Optimalscape? Alright, fine. I look at the cape and I think about... Oh, you know, actually, this just is going to help us a lot. I think about how much I like pizza, I guess. Alright, let's just send a preliminary run. I gotta bring up the waves because those are pretty important, because there are a few things I want to pick up on the way. There we go. Hello. Oh, you know what? I have to bring you my lava cape. Okay, maybe we do a tangential Zuck. Okay, or not Zuck. We have to do Jad first, actually. We have to do Jad first because I have to use the fire cape on Jad. So we're going to do that really quickly first, but that should be fast. That's a task, and I don't want to waste it because that'll add a whole extra Jad run for no reason. You sack fire cape yet? No, nope. I still got to do that. And we're going to quickly do this, and I say quickly, it'll be like half an hour, but we're going to quickly do this so that I can get the task for using a fire cape on Jad before defeating them. Also, you can buy swordfish. Where's that from? I was trying to think about what type of food was from the gooby place. What's it called? Mazcap. I was trying to think about what cooked alligator, whatever it is, does. From your shopping, but maybe that's good to know. I'm gonna put on my second bar for now. High octane fire cape. Alligator's also much better. Okay, I'll have to go swap those out before Kiln then. Since there's no limit on the shops and stuff. Oh, we can also grab some potions too, huh? Forgot you have infinite money now too. I just go there and buy that. That's best you can buy in some potions. Good call. I completely forgot about that being an option. I've been putting off doing my fishing training. I've been doing swarm fishing. So I have nice fish and stuff, but I've been putting off cooking them. I just really haven't had... not that I haven't had the time, I just haven't really felt like it, I guess. So in the meantime, I've just been using my Grace of the... Not Grace of the Elves. Yeah, I guess it is a Grace of the Elves. It's given me the thing from the Brooch of the Elder Gods, the Sarin Spirit, that's what they're called. It gives me the occasional drop of like 120 lobsters or so I've been cooking those, and that's been my food. It's really like wild, and I know it's like consequence. I don't know if consequence is the right word, but it's like due to the fact that I can use like buttons on my keyboard to pray different things. Speaking of, I need to fix my prayers before we get to Jad. Holy cow, what a good time to figure that out. Really increased my confidence dramatically when it comes to like doing Jads. I need to turn on auto retaliate as well for this. Keep seeing post will give us a T8 relic that lives to pick another combat. That would be super interesting. Honestly, like, I kind of played myself a little bit, because I was, like, theory crafting initially that you get 2 combats, and I was like, that'd be such an interesting twist. 2 combats would be great, because two combats has the luxury of, you pick what you want, either the first or second time. Not what you think is going to be, like, the most convenient for either, like, getting through the leagues or getting points and stuff. So you can go something like melee early on, and then you're like, you know, I've had fun with melee, I want to play ranged. It gives the league some longevity. There's 4 combat types, so like even the decision is a little bit more in-depth than it would be in OSRS. I think it'd be a great idea. I think there's an exactly 0% chance. You know, I'll give it a 0.1% chance of it happening. I don't think it's like completely impossible, but it may as well be because like they would have to like fix the UI and stuff, I guess. I think it'd be very unlikely for it to happen, but I think it'd be very cool if it did, if that makes sense. Making good time so far. I'm gonna just play actively to get through the waves quicker. See, that's another thing too. I think that Rejuvenated has been like such a buns relic for so long. All they need to do is put it at like a much higher tier. And then it's interesting. Picking a second combat or like going Production Prodigy and the Clue Relic one, instead of going in lieu of like another combat related thing. Like, it has a lot of potential to be interesting. So it looks like our gear isn't gaining experience, but our gear is certainly working because we've seen our perks go off. So I wonder what the deal with that is. Someone 50 minutes ago just got the first dragon trophy. That is like... That's impressive. That's all I'll say. I was gonna say that's wild, which is probably more apt about how I feel about it. I'm just jealous because I'm not that cool. Nah, that's a lot of dedication. I saw someone else on the subreddit, I want to say, that it had finished their entire easy thing, and now they're on to mediums. And they have as many points as me, basically, but they've only done easies, and I'm like, holy cow. That means they probably did, like, way more than 3 or 4 times the amount of tasks, since I have a bunch of 200-point ones done. They've probably done, like, 50 times more tasks than me. Yeah, switching to SGS to go, like, top up on prayer is really nice. That works out quite well for our lack of penance. Wonder how bad it'd be to get some penance powder. The music stopped. It did. Glad the waves spawn pretty quick, at least. Don't heal. You're mature. Oh my gosh, clicking the bats is so hard. I gotta remember why we're here, and that's to use the fire cape on Jad. That's 80 points I just don't want to miss out on, and if we sacrifice the fire cape, we'll have to do 2 Jads, so we need to go pay attention, use the fire cape on Jad. Why is that a task? I don't know. We gotta do it. think we also needed that for the CGIM as well, maybe? Or a diary or something? I was thinking more about my my final relic I'm gonna go for. And feel free to like call me Turbo Weenie Hut, like whatever you want to call me, junior, senior, the CEO of Weenie Huts. I think I'm considering going for the prayer relic at this point. I'm not set in stone on it, but it's what I'm leaning for sure. I was gonna go Ascension normally, and I might still go Ascension. But man, the prayer relic sounds like super fun to run. Just FYI, it doesn't work against a lot of stuff. What do you mean it doesn't work against a lot of stuff? How? What do you mean it doesn't? How do you make a relic that just enhances the functionality of something and make it not work? Like, I'm not under the impression that it makes you, like, fully invulnerable or anything. In case that's what you're saying. Like, Ascension Slayers are super... Yeah, I know typeless damage is still gonna hurt. My whole thought was, like, if I want to go for anything wacky in the late league, particularly, like, farming boss pets or something. Like, let's say I want to go for, like, an Elysian Spirit Shield for fun. Having that will make it so much easier. Nice that there's a wiki resource, though. I'll reference it. We're about halfway through our kiln right now. Cheeky little 95 attack as well. And go use our Dark Shard of Lang that we've been holding in our bank. That is a joke for those of you playing from home. Honestly, I'm surprised you can do Arch Blackor with melee. It's kind of like floating out in the distance thinking about it. They should probably patch that and make it like Zul'Ra where you couldn't do it with melee for a long time. I think you can do it with a halberd now. Maybe? Or maybe that was a League's exclusive thing. That might be a League's exclusive thing. Raksha, Nex, Arch Blackor, Giant Mole, Carapac, etc. All the ones that wouldn't be 100. Why? Oh, could you explain why Carapac and Raksha specifically? Also Arch Blackor too, if you happen to know. Because I'm curious about the Raksha thing. Because, like, praying Raksha's basic attacks are a big part of the mechanics. Corpse accuracy is really low, but sometimes Corpse just straight up kills me because it has a really, really high damage. So, like, my thought was being able to pray against it while having Soul Split up at the same time would make me, like, unkillable. Did Fight Cave always spawn this fast? I kind of love it. Like, I'm 11 minutes in and almost 40 waves in, which is pretty cool. I just don't remember it being so fast. We're gonna dump this here instead. You can basic attack me. Oh, I guess you already walked over me. Alright, remember what we're here for. We're here to use our fire cape, which is in our backpack right now on Jad. I'm gonna forget if I don't keep reminding myself. Yeah, just activate Berserk and then just like look at the thing that's killing you. We're getting a ton of heals from our thing. Oh, we have deflect damage now too? I forgot about deflect damage. Yeah, I was on the Ascension bandwagon before too. I actually saw people talking smack about Ascension, but I didn't really understand it. And you're knowledgeable, so you might understand it a little better than I. But I saw people saying that like the 255 damage buff thing, like when you proc the 255, it doesn't really impact your damage very much, surprisingly. But it didn't make sense to me because they were also saying that the 255 damage buff from something else also doesn't really make your damage notably higher. I don't know. Feels like there's a lot of, I don't know if misinformation is the right word, but maybe lacking information or like partial information going around on the relics. That's always the case. People online are always like, they think they know everything. Saw that too. Maybe there's a cap for level equals damage that isn't there, where there isn't that for defense. It could be. I don't know. It's an interesting thought, but the 255 was like the big selling point for me. Just because I think it's neat. I mean, the books themselves are very cool, too. Having the revive as well is kind of a nice thing to do for learning content. But I am kind of noob-made, so I kind of accept that. This just reminds me a lot of my OSRS. It was 2 leagues ago, where I had the melee build with the, when you die, you get the juice stats. So it's just giving me flashbacks of that. We'll just go over here. I believe 63 is Zek. We'll see when there's 2 get Zeks, so it won't be too big of a surprise when it happens. Honestly, doing this with the Saradomin and Godsword is like really, really preem. I think people, I don't know if people are sleeping on this, but I think it's a really heckin' fun weapon for this leagues. I've been keeping it in my inventory when I've been doing other content to just kind of like top off with if I want to save resources, and it works really well. It's basically like having penance on. Because it doesn't work on the Legions against me, going prayer T7's off the radar for me. That makes sense. Are you going for Ascension at the end after all? I saw people complaining that the keys drop rate weren't buffed or something like that, like the keys to get in. But I don't think that's a huge problem as long as you get 99 Slayer, possibly. I don't know, though. You might want to look into it. It also might just been misinformation, because I've seen a lot of people that are like, the drops at Grotto aren't buffed when they absolutely are. So I have no idea what's going on. I have yet to do a Reaper task. Definitely try to get on those sooner than later. Even if you just gotta do like AG 8 times. And also don't forget to turn on the setting for longer tasks and boss tasks, because you get to pick your task, so make sure that the boss task one is on and the skilling task. There's literally no downside to it, and the fact that it's not on is kind of trolling people that don't know any better. Might go EOF for that reason. That's totally valid. I'm getting destroyed by a gamer. And then as soon as I pray melee, it starts using magic. Styled on me? That was tough. We do want to put on the Dragon Rider Lance from when we do, God, at least. We don't technically have to kill Jad, but it would be cool if we did. Sunji is definitely the coolest, and that's something not possible in the main game too. It's true. But all those people that abused the glitch of the finality one, they're so cool. They did all those really high difficulty bosses without any effort. Smile. You can hurt, my dude.
Goodbye. My final message. Change the world. We'll smack you to save some time. Great magic. I was gonna say, wouldn't it be cool if we got the Jad Pip, but that's not a thing. I was gonna say, I know there's a bat somewhere, I just couldn't identify where it was. It was hiding. Still a lot faster than my previous fight cave, which makes sense. Here's the thing, it's not from Jad. Yeah, I know, it's from that minigame with Nomad that I completely forgot the name of. Almost done. I think this is the last, whatever the heck these are called, Batwave. We don't need to worry about losing prayer anymore. I'm gonna switch back to the Dragon Rider Lance. We will almost certainly not need to even think about running out of prayer on Jad. Kill should be quite quick. Last one was also quite quick, but this one should be quite quick. I don't know if you're interested in Zamorak eventually. I can get there. Also, I'm working against a lot of his damage. I am interested in potentially doing Zamorak, but I don't think it'd be something I'd want to try solo. It would be interesting to try and get at least one kill, though. I've been trying to think about what kind of goal I want for the league. I haven't decided on a good one yet. Oh, I forgot I have Soul Split, actually. Right, Soul Split's an option for healing. Alright, we're almost on Jad. We have to remember to use the Fire Cape. That's the goal. Okay, we have to kill Jad. Good to know. I didn't know that was part of the deal.
Oh my god, I just swapped my prayer to the wrong thing. I thought we were dead. Alright, there we go. I didn't know we had to defeat Jad. That was like a whole thing. I'm gonna eat a lobster really quick. Okay, so we got the extra cape now. I think the cape would have been... I don't know where we're going. Maybe the floor. Gosh, I almost just planked against Jad. That would have been real... That would have been real sad. Alright, let's go to Mazcab and upgrade our food then as a start. I forgot to update our group. This system is so clunky. It took me forever to like figure out how to make the teleport work. They sell restores here too. Interesting if so. Let's just save this here for now and then deposit everything. You do sell restores here. Very expensive stuff. We're not going to go crazy on the alligator for now. Might just be easier to do that. I think we'll go up to 200. We'll just use that for like more serious stuff. Not that we heal much anyways. $196 is fine. Actually, that's gonna drive me crazy. Okay, and then we need to click super. Actually, we'll go with restores first. Ruby suppliers making heckin' bank this league, I bet. Thankfully, it's really easy to come back here, so I'm not sweating it too much, but a nice stack of these will last us a good chunk of time. Oh my god, and we hit the sea shanty too while doing the shopscape. Haters will say it's fake, but they will be completely wrong. Alright, that's a respectable amount of supplies. We're gonna enter the fight kiln, we're gonna give up our cape, and then we're gonna teleport out, because I gotta restore my prayer anyways. This armor looks kind of sick when it's augmented. Last time I was here, you spoke about a battle. Go on. That is what you want. Yes. Rip it in half. Oh my god, he's so heckin' cool. Okay, so now we're going to do... Let's fight, make it quick, but let's go supply up first. We don't have, like, any summons at all. Otherwise, I'd bring a summon, too, but I don't know how much good that's gonna do us. There's, like, a solid chance this isn't gonna go well. Oh, we gotta grab our Tucklezo again. Oh my gosh, we don't have a ring on, do we? We have an emerald ring. Our preset must be saved with that. We'll have to update that later. By that I mean forget about it and notice it later and go home. This damage might be too much for us, but we'll see. Pause the Tackle's because I don't want to use charges on it here. We might use it on our first Zuck clear, if anything. You make a Birdo for extra potion foods. My prayer is only 32. I think it's 45 for the Terror Bird. No, it's not. $52 for Terror Bird, so I'm a little bit shy. I could do it, but I'm gonna just try and round dog it right now. See how we do. We lose, we lose. I should have brought one less food, actually. That's okay. Let's fight. No, and make it quick. I have faith you kind of do crazy damage. I do pretty good damage. If we make it to, like, wave 30, we're good. Actually, I'm terrified of doing the Jads, thinking about this critically. No, the Jads should be fine. With this weapon, I should not walk up into them literally ever. This should be nice and gravy. The thing about this is, though, I'm going to be playing on the aggressive, I think, most of the time. Because we are not tanky in the slightest. In fact, I think I'm going to put Berserk... I'm using my Revolution bar for simplicity for early on. I'm going to leave Berserk off my bar for now. We have to go grab our first crystal here. We desperately want the invulnerability ones, because those are going to be our saving grace if Jad phases get weird. Unlike my normal attempts at this, I think, like, the key is to just always be on the aggressive. We're going to take a lot of damage on certain waves. But we're going to heal back a lot, too, so I'm hoping that that'll be enough to kind of balance it out. Southeast has our 2 enemies in it, so we'll go there. Or is the south? Ooh, Southeast has it. Crap, I'm in Southwest. Oh, well, it's too late. We'll kill this, and then we'll go for that later. We can always safe spot things, too, and wait, but I'm very impatient. These early waves are going to be gravy. Our damage is our healing. Give him the bone of my sword. This is a restoration crystal. We want to grab that. Guess we'll kill the caster first. I think everyone else is ranged for the most parts. That's mostly true. My animations. Where have they gone? Anytime there's downtime in a wave, we switch to the SGS and we get a bunch of prayer back. Downtime's like a big word for it, but this is our first still wave. The dills are going to be very easy for us. I mean, basically they're going to be equally as easy as they are normally. Maybe a little bit easier, but dills aren't particularly hard. They're overhyped. I think if we can hit Dill with this, I don't know if we can proc. Come on, let's get a proc. No proc, that's okay. I'm gonna just pick a corner, commit to it, and kill whatever's in it. We'll be skipping all of the crystals, like the, I saw someone say that in Fight Kiln, the magic crystal and stuff like that actually make you do less damage. I know it makes you more vulnerable to damage. I wasn't aware that it makes you do less damage. I don't know how much I believe it, but people are very confident about it. Now this is an interesting thought. Am I missing an ad? Oh, there we go. Like, is Wave 7 gonna spawn? Our first Jad is on Wave 10. Looks like nothing important until then. It looks like Soul Split with the SGS may be partially sustainable depending on RNG, which is nice to see. On the Wave 8, skipping every crystal that isn't a Restoration one. I think we'll even skip the Constitution one. Restoration and Vulnerability are all we're gonna take. I think we'll just do this with the SGS for the most part. Obviously, if we're doing Jad with it, we need to pray melee, which is, like, not the end of the world. Could be worth a swap, though. Things are kind of hard to kill with the SGS, too. Not that it's, like, that much worse, but we're struggling to do a crazy amount of damage to them. Are we on Wave 9 now, or Wave 10? This is Wave 9. It would have changed by now. Okay, so this is all the ranged enemies. Did you augment it? I did not augment the SGS. That's a good point. I forgot about that altogether. I've only augmented these 2 pieces of gear. Alright, so we have Jad 1. I think Jad 1 spawns here. In my memory it does. So it does. Nice and quick. Throw on the SGS. The only annoying thing is it defaults to my automatic bar, which is not fine, or my manual bar. Okay, so we're gonna get a cutscene, then we're gonna get a magic, and it looks like normal magic enemies until wave 14 we have something we want to see. SGS is technically a T101, 105 weapon with your 500 damage, so it should still cook. It's true. I don't know why it felt like it was doing so much worse. That's an interesting thing to look at, too. Wait, what? Did I forget to put on my Dragon Rider Lance, or did I equip it after Jad? Was I just gaming at the speed of game? I must have equipped it afterwards and just didn't think about it. You killed Chad with SGS? That's really dumb. That was a really unwise thing for me to do, considering I'm not running Obsidian, so I don't know if Jad's melee can one-hit me from this health, but I certainly would have panicked very hard. Also, we need to turn off auto-retaliates. I think we'll just do the waves with SGS for the most part, though. Maybe a little manual action, too. I don't know why I'm praying range. This is like the magic section. One more wave and then we've got a crystal we want to pick up. Starting to get the big boys. They don't have the Jad mechanics in here. Makes them a lot easier to swallow. Hoping that bleed's gonna be enough, but I don't think it will be. But what if it is? It wasn't. 96 attack. There's our crystal in the middle. The thing about invulnerability crystals is they're really nice in theory, but then I'm like too stressed out to use them, so I just die with them anyways. If I die. I haven't died in a kill in a long time, admittedly. Nor did I really die much back in the day. I've died like a handful of times though, I think. Maybe, have I ever died in Kiln? Maybe I haven't died in Kiln. Maybe I'm just that cool. I love this enhanced devotive. I need to put it on my armor in the on the iron. It's so cool. Yeah, let's look ahead. It should be 16 has the next crystal we want. And then 19 will have a dill. Till then we're just straight chilling. Yeah, the SGS is super duper nice. I didn't realize that we would just be able to pray like whatever the biggest threat is of the wave the whole time. We're cool with our movement too, and we can identify how big these enemies' hitboxes are. We can move out of their melee to get more efficient praying as well. I think I said 16 was the restoration crystal we want. These aren't even like all that necessary. They're just nice for pinch moments, particularly when we're stalling out on I say stalling out when we're forced to stall out when fighting Hurricane and just kind of sitting there. The invulnerability crystals might be useful during... Is there a triple jad in this or just double? I think there's only double jad, but it could be useful during that. Man, Enhanced Devotion's so cool. I know I said that like 8 seconds ago, but it keeps proccing, so it keeps being cool every time. This enemy actually hurts quite a bit if left to smack on you. The smack 'em thwack 'em. Glad we dealt with that sooner than later. Hopefully get some procs of the SGS. It's one there, there's two there. I think I can one-hit this? Probably not. No, certainly not. Breed Co. And we'll top up a little bit. But I think it's not great for the Prayer Relic. Wow, why is that? The more I look at the Prayer Relic, the more tempting it becomes to me. So if you want to sell me off of it, like, you're more than inclined to. But you're gonna have so much healing. Devotion exists. It's true. Devotion's kind of crazy, too. I can see your point. You have been heard. Mobile is kind of nice, if I'm being clean with you. Alright, so we're on wave 19. I'm going to do it down here. There is a dill that spawns, but I'd rather deal with it a little bit after everything else, I think. This is a lot of casters that spawn. While they're not inherently the end of the world, they're at least a little bit annoying while also dealing with the dill. Mr. Pickles. It was really nice positioning. Robobari, it's true. Oh, we're about to fight a Jad. Where does the Jad spawn? Okay. We're gonna go hang out with the Jad. I'm gonna eat my first alligator here. Just for safety. Am I out of melee range for Jad? I thought I prayed late. That was very scary. I gotta be more careful with that. That's stressing me out. I think my music paused again, so you know what we're gonna do? Wave 20 done. This is my favorite wave. One that I normally like safe spot right here. We can actually do the same safe spot, which would be kind of funny, but I don't think it'd be all that necessary, so I don't think I'm gonna do it. Depends on if they start tearing me apart or not. If they start tearing me apart, then I'll do it. Wow, we're fine. Interesting that SGS can proc for like every target. Seemingly. Maybe not. I saw the heal a few times in a row. $26 is the third invulnerability crystal. I don't think we're gonna need it at this point. We're doing a lot better than I expected. I believe this is where I start safe spotting on the top side. Not that most of it matters until we get to like Jad proper. I am gonna employ some of my safe spots though. Just in case. Now this is an interesting thing to test too. The Dragon Rider Lit still has to come out to hit that enemy. I think we'll switch to the Lance once we get to wave 30 and stick with it for the rest of the run for the extra range, maybe. Though Hurricane should be pretty free with a Lance, or SGS. I mean, Hurricane's just free. It's weird that the Hurricane in Zuck has more mechanics, since the Jads in Fight Kiln have less mechanics than normal Jads. So I guess the Jads in everything but Fight Cave have less mechanics than normal Jads. I still think Constitution Crystals are one of the most, like, bait things in this game. Only because if you don't know any better, which you might, but if you don't know any better, you might try to use it and then be like, alright, my Constitution's really high, like my health is really high, let me just use a Rejuvenation Crystal to fully heal. But in reality, you won't be able to because it'll be like, you can only have one crystal active at once. You just can't use the invulnerability or the healing one during that time, which is messed up. Because this already functions as a halberd, we can do some pretty good safe spotting too. I don't think we're gonna need the third Invuln Crystal. We probably won't need any, but that's okay. Better safe than sorry. Oh my god, the extremely low cooldown is really cool though. Oh, okay, we're getting cooked. We gotta be careful here. We've left the oven. We're still a little cooked, but we've left the oven, which is a nice change. Treating this with a lot of delicacy. Wave 26 is the other crystal we want. 28 will be the final crystal we want. This is an awkward floor. I think this is where a lot of the damage we're going to take is going to be coming from. I think I'll pray melee and hope that this thing melees me. Perfect. This wasn't so bad. Hey, a cheeky little hit points level 2. Getting us just at 10,000 life. Happy to see that. We're almost through the hard part of Kiln. I think I'm gonna just hang here. We've safe spotted a few of the melee people. We can fight them one at a time. I tried to move up and use that sooner, but that's okay. We're not going to get overwhelmed by damage here. We are going to get pinged by the ranger for a while, but that's not that big of a deal, all things considered. Kill the ranger. Then we're on to the dill wave, the dreaded dill wave. The turn off your overhead, oh god, dill wave. Did I accidentally just safe spot you? I am a savant when it comes to positioning in this game. Honestly, my stream should be studied. Okay, so we got dill wave. We'll grab the restoration crystal. We'll go pick a corner and chill in there. I think this is the 2 dill one. There is a caster that spawns up there, so that's usually where I go first. Yeah, I remember. Oh, I'm overheading. I should be overheading. Goodness. That's why I usually go for the caster corner first. Thankfully, we can heal up here. I don't think the dill can use the ability on us from that far away. We're now topped off. Gonna stun the Zek and then kill it really quick. I think we're gonna work on our dills. Then we have a Jad coming up, which is going to spawn southwest on floor 30. Then 31, 32, 33 are going to just be the champions. Then 34, 35, 36 are Jads, I think? Yes. And then we've basically finished. The scariest Jad is 35 by a lot. Ooh, I didn't realize I was getting attacked by another one. I'm going to switch over to my lance now. We technically just have one more boring melee wave, so I'll do this to prepare for the Jaddening. Pray melee, stand here, and everything will safe spot itself. Should be good to 1x1 kill everything with no prayer now. I guess I'll equip the SGS to go get that prayer back. And we got it back that quickly. Okay, so the first Chad's going to be a bottom left spawner. I think we want to stand top right for that. I think top left is fine too, but I think top right's where I prefer to stand. I'm going to just save adrenaline here. Okay. Thought there was a cutaway for this. Jad is not on us yet, which is good. This is ideal. Okay, we'll start killing these. We'll go for Jad next. I want to say we want to stand here. I'm going to pray magic. Okay, this is a fine spot. You should be good to kill this Jad with no problems. Jad 1 down. Defeat 5 Jads, woo! Living on a prayer switch indeed. Jads still get me stressed out even to this day, like when I'm doing them for the first time on an account, I think is what it is. Alright, so waves 31, 32, 33 are nothing burgers. Wave 34, we have another Jad. We'll stand top left for that one. We'll prepare over here. We're almost out of the water. Ah, okay. This is the ranged wave, right? I want to hit this person with this. Boom! Oh, we're 120 off. That's okay. Magic next, I assume? Might be melee. Probably magic. Magic would make sense for the order of the kill. Means I'm going to go in this corner here. Yeah, it's probably magic, realistically. Go back to my happy place. Can I attack that Jad from here? It does lead to some pretty interesting triple hits, so I want to do that. Alright. I'm gonna just farm this person for a few prayer points. I don't know why I'm being so stingy with prayer points. This is dumb. I don't even think we got any back. No, we got some at the very end. This is the magic one. You can technically safe spot them, but these are going to be over here in the corner anyway, so it's not worth it if you're melee, I guess. You're going for no prayer lost fight, Kiln? Yeah. It's my special challenge. These guys heckin' hurt. Honestly, I think I can safe spot one of them at the end. Yeah, okay. That one's safe spotted now. The thing is now I've like trained myself. I'm not like mentally prepared to drink a restore. Like, what a waste. Alright, so we're gonna have a Jad spawn now. It's gonna be a bottom left Jad. Next Jad is the top right one, and that's the one that I don't safe spot usually. Yeah, okay. That's the one I run over to in brute force. Right, so I want to go top left here. I'm going to fight Jad first. You should be out of melee range of Jad, I'm pretty sure at least. I heck can hope so. Okay. That's one Jad done. Next Jad is the Awk Jad. I'm going to stand here. I'm not gonna pray anything. I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna walk up to Jad. Hey Ophelia, how's it going? We're gonna straight chill. Okay. We're just gonna tank everything else here. Her heckin' hurts. I'm gonna just Resto Crystal. I should be praying melee. I don't know what I'm doing. How am I doing? I'm alright. How about yourself? Okay, so we've got double Jad next, and then we're home free. So I'm gonna use one of our Invuln crystals here. I don't really want to risk it. Not that there's like any risk. I think this spot's perfectly safe for double Jad. Okay. I'm gonna Invuln crystal. I'm gonna pray it normally though. I just feel like I got Jad hands a little bit. We only have 9 seconds of Invuln. I'm gonna fight this one. Okay, that's the hard part done. Should be free from here. My first time? Nah, it's not my first time doing fight Kiln. I have done it quite a few times. That's my first time on this account. I don't think we're gonna one-cycle Hurricane, as fun as that would be. Hurricane, you wanna pop up? I thought you surfaced at the start for some reason. I guess maybe that's a Zuck thing. These will hurt quite a bit over the encounter. These will cause us a lot of trouble. I really thought Hurricane popped out immediately. There it is. Gonna pop Invulnerability while we have this up because we have it, so we may as well spend it. Kinda ripping him. It'll be a 2-cycle. Oh, I forgot there's a combat challenge for not killing any tentacles. Whoops. I should have went for it, no biggie. You can always run it back, I don't mind doing fight Kiln. How's the experience this game been? I mean, it's been fun. The league's been pretty decent. Now I'm killing all the tentacles out of spite since I already messed up the combat achievement. Never mind, I'm killing this guy instead. Bozo looked at me the wrong way. There's also a combat task for, and a combat achievement for using no crystals, which is pretty easy too, but I just wanted to play it safe for our first clear. There's Hurricane solo in less than 40. Also, I think an 80-point task is what that was. I didn't know there was a task for Hurricane. I would like the Calcat, please. Thank you so much. Sick. It's certainly not going to be
Is there a task for equipping each of the Takars? There is. Also for beating 25 Jads. That's interesting. One for each of the Zuck keeps as well. Wait, no. Okay, those aren't the Zuck keeps. Those are the 80-point ones. Those are the weapons. What are the Zuck keeps called? Those are igneous, that's what it is. There's just equipped a Zuck keep? Or wait, is Ignis Cal the fancy one? It is. It's spicy. I mean, it's doable, but it's spicy. Either way, that's a nice upgrade for the account. And now we have a keep to upgrade for when we do go to Zuck and do Zuck. We also used way more supplies than I would have liked to. I do stream and YouTube. I do a little bit of both of them. But we do have the keep to upgrade when we go to Zuck now. I think I'm going to save this loadout as its own. I'm going to equip my melee loadout and I'm going to fix that one because that one's clearly not up to date. It tries to equip unaugmented Vando Scare, which is kind of funny. Didn't you only use stuff to pick up the crystals? Yeah, I also could have used more of the restoration crystals to it. Look. It's fine. You know what we need to do is finish leveling our magic. Because we have our Amulet of Souls that we could make at any time if we would just do that. We have to put on a Berserker Ring as well. That's a nice upgrade. Maybe we go for the Reaver Ring too, since there's no downside to it. It's probably a nice upgrade. We also need to put on... No, our Book of goes in there, so we don't need to put on that. Everything else looks good for our gear, so let's save. This loadout is our melee one, so we don't mistake it. Grab some restos instead. And grab some of our Eligators. There, that's a better generic loadout. I'm not getting in love with this Saradomin Godsword. I really thought the Dragon Rider Lance would be like it, and it's not bad, but the SGS has just been so heckin' fun. Let me turn the music back on. What time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock, but I kind of want to do a little bit more before wrapping up. Augment it? I'll go augment it. That's a good call. I'm going the wrong way. Shame you can't augment capes. I don't think I've seen anyone with this cape. I've seen people with Zuck capes, but I haven't seen people rocking the Kiln Cape of Shame. I say Kiln Cape of Shame. I was so proud of my Kiln Cape. What do you think we should put on the augmented SGS? Got anything in mind, T? Oh my gosh. Can't speak today. Okay, we need our energy. I want this content to match the nostalgic old school vibe or something modern. I mean, RS3 is a little bit more modern in itself, but you can still see remnants of old school RuneScape in it. So I stream a good bit of both the games. Weapon Gizmo. I think we made a few of them. We did make a few of them. Probably same as your other weapon. Alright. Precise 5, Eruptive 5. Is that Armadyl? It was Armadyl components.
I like that it can only be that. That's actually quite interesting. Can you get something that's not precision? I think with the 5 armadillos, it's literally only precise 5. Unless you're asking if I can put anything else on, at which point I probably can. At least that's what it pops up. Let me actually go check the calc for you before I'm talking out of my butt. Hold on, let me make this other one really quick, and then I'll go look at the calc. I hate it here. We hit the eruptive 2 twice. I don't know what the odds are, but no big deal. We'll make a few weapon gizmos. Alright, let me look at the calc. It has an 100% chance, yeah. That's interesting. There we go, eruptive 3. This is new old school, or this is new old school. This is old RuneScape 3 I'm playing on right now, but I've streamed a good bit of both of them. Okay, so that's a nice thing to check off the list. The question is, what do we go for next? I don't think I'm quite ready for the Zuck Cape. I think if to go for the Zuck Cape, I want to get my magic up those 2 levels, up to 87. Actually, we could just boost now, can't we? Can we get a magic potion that, like, boosts us a little bit? Of course there's magic potions. What am I thinking? We could just go buy them, can't we? If I lost the plot, I can absolutely just go do that. We could have bought them from the Gooby shop we were just at. We'll grab our amulet. Don't know what runes it is. It's probably cosmic and something else. Fire and earth. Do you know if by the aura too? Because that also works as a boost. What aura you mean? Majorat or something? I assume you mean at Wars. Dark magic? Maybe not reckless? Maniacal. Nah, I can't afford maniacal. I bought vampirism. I'm surprised at how expensive it is. I'm surprised I have almost 400 boss kills too. Let us go to Liberation of Mazkaz once more. I bet you I'd be a really good Durzag tank, on a related note. Rock the SGS. Be unkillable. Okay, shop Gooby supplier. Just in case I need these, I'm buying these ahead of time. Just a couple of each. Drink, super magic potion. There we go. That's quite the upgrade. I didn't realize that I could have just done that automatically. Bit of a silly decision to not do that beforehand, but it's dealt with now at least. So we have our Amulet of Souls, which is a nice upgrade. It will begin to degrade it for me. Very, very nice. I wonder how that stacks with the prayer that gives you 100% more effectiveness or whatever. I wonder if that'll make things more bearable, things that normally like do. Because I know people are saying that like Calphite King will still one-hit you with that. But I wonder if that'll make a difference. Nice upgrade though. I would like to get another Onyx, but we don't have a great way. You know what I want to do actually? I want to go try Rax. That's what's been on my list. I want to go see if we can kill Rax. What's the best way to get to Rax is a really solid question. We can't go to Port Phasmatis. We could just like it there for our first one, I guess. Forgot Mazcab is in its own little area. What's going on, Ophelia? I said before, I'm working with, I'm playing the modern version right now, but I've streamed both of them before. But this is the newer one for sure. Let's go to Mazkina. Mazkina? Oh my god, what a unit. I wonder if a lot of people are deterred from going for their Kiln Cape because they don't want to do the quest. The quest is actually quite easy. So we need to get down there to Araxor. A little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. We do have the Ouroboros pouch, so we don't have any fear of like losing our food, which is nice. Actually, we're much better heading east and then south. I actually don't know if we can go anywhere but east and south. They should add a teleport thing that teleports you to like resources specifically. I mean, maybe that'd be too OP. Did I walk past the Rax Nest? I did. Where am I from? I'm from America. Born and raised. Ye old US of A. Alright, let's see if we can do Arax. We don't have anti-poison actually, which might suck. I think we'll do it with the SGS instead for the sustain too. Good luck on Rax, thanks. I think I'm gonna really need it. No, I don't want to be public. Unless privates cost a bunch. Ah, we have infinite money. Heck it. I still want someone walking in randomly. I always forget that public is an option. I think we'll go minion path. Maybe. Yeah, we'll go minion path. I primarily stream for fun. Ah, no. My bones. Makes sense that we get the range one. I don't think we can get anything but ranged Rax. I could absolutely see us dying to Rax here. You know what I didn't put on my board after fixing my board is all of my escape abilities. Oh, I'm on the wrong tab. I was like, what am I looking at? I forgot to burn the web. Yeah, unless you're wearing a necro weapon. Oh, can I just like have the necro weapon equipped and then swap it off? Does that work? That's good intel, if so. Do I need anything else? I don't really have a shield top. I need to get a shield too. I was thinking that maybe I'd grab the shield from Corp, but that involves doing a bunch of quests, which is a little bit annoying. Gotta set up more keybinds for stuff like that too. I can't believe I forgot to light the web. It sucks. I hate it here. I can't even teleport out. Any weapon you want. I believe it works that way. Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool. I'm getting hit by Cleave. I should have brought more food. I hate it here. Alright, thank goodness. It's you, jerk. Let me out! Alright, at least we're back. Oh, goodness. I forgot we're not running the farther range. You want to spawn some mignones? wonder if I should phase push racks now. Probably not. I've never really done this as melee. I'm thinking I should play it as safe as possible. Just kill all 20 minions, take it to the end, get a kill, get the pet, go from there. I think on this enrage, that's going to be the last set of offensive spiders. I don't know if they get another one. My brain says that there is another set of the spooky special spiders on higher enrages, but it's been a while. I'm going to drag it now. Alright, that's pretty fun. Being able to do that hallway that quickly is pretty satisfying, I'll give you that one. I feel like you had hopped up on caffeine or something. Alright, it's our last set of ads. I appreciate the kindness, my friend. Like I said, it's all about having fun at the end of the day. Oh, let's not KO ourselves at the very end. I also appreciate the hydrate redeem. I haven't really been drinking water this stream, so I've been focusing. Appreciate it. You make sure you're staying hydrated yourself. I don't think I'm gonna try to farm the scythe. Unless it's like buffed into oblivion. Maybe when I'm the final tier, if I go for like the damaging one, maybe. Because, man, these kills are slow. There's a high chance of KOing myself, and there's not a great way to stop it from getting enraged. That heckin' hurt. That was not worth everything that just happened there. At least we'll get 8 kill. Maybe there's points for it. I have a suggestion for you. What is the suggestion? Alright. Oh, I forgot I can't roll through you. Oh goodness, I'm gonna just switch off to the Dragon Rider Lance. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. I didn't realize that you can't stand in the thing and attack it if you're melee. This is supposed to be the easy part. Okay, that's fortunate. That was not the prettiest kill ever, but it is a kill. That's 200 points, too. I'm guessing they buff spider-like pieces. Ah, don't make me tempted to go farm it. Don't. That's only the top, though, so we'd have to do other paths, and we still don't have the, like, top we want. The, like, whatever the heck it is, the scythe piece. If I'm gonna farm it, it's gonna be later after we get the next relic. I saw your stream and I like your gameplay. I think I noticed you don't have any professional identity which attracts viewers. Is that so? I'm gonna go out on a limb here. And I'm going to say that you're probably going to try to recommend me a service that will help me have a professional identity to attract said viewers. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but it's not my first rodeo. Oh, God. That's a cool little Rax kill, though. On that note, I do think... Oh, we have the Tsar title. I want to take that off. I do think I'm going to wrap up here. I do want to get something to eat, and I just wanted to really get the fight Kiln done. I figured no better time to do it than on stream. Let's clear our title there. Either way, I appreciate you watching. If you caught it live, caught the VOD, didn't catch it at all, I appreciate you. And hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye for now.